47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. You're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information you need. Good luck.
Gotta be kidding.
Alrighty, hello everyone and welcome to a Roulette Rivals 20 match. This is a winner bracket round 2 and we do have Parapluie versus Duttykins. So one player will be advancing to round 3 in the winner bracket while the other one will be knocked down to the lower bracket. We'll be heading to Winter Creek, then Chong, then Mendoza, then Miami, then Colorado, and then the Sapienza, and if it comes to 6-6, we'll go to a decided map. Obviously heading to player B's chosen map being the player of Duttykins map being Winton Creek. And while we wait, we'll see the stats of how his players in general. And we do see here from Parapluie playing 32 times. And obviously with nearly a 50% win rate, but a little bit above that. And then for Peter on the other hand, with also just similar with the win rate when it comes to Parapluie as well. But obviously with more experienced. Thanks for the sub. And then for tournament wise, obviously this would be the Parapluie's 7th tournament, while Duttykins would be the 13th tournament. Placement wise, 13th placement being for Parapluie, and Duttykins 17 times, 17th 2 times. And Elo rating, with Parapluie with a stronger Elo rating of 1,127, and Peter with 1052. And I do believe that Parapluie was who finished didn't lose a single match in the Swiss rounds, going up against Rogero, Blythe, Zeb, and Blink, and winning all those matches. While Peter, on the other hand, went against. Looking back on here, if I could find it, yeah. Went against Glory, beat Glory, beat TK, then lost against Sky and Omni, and then beat Apocope, and then beat Bajero. And then in the first, and then he went to round 1 of the winner bracket and actually beat Virtual 8-2. And that's how he's moved on to here now. Alrighty, as you see for the stats here, Parapluie's been here 4 times with a 50% win rate, and Peter Duttykins been here 16 times with a with more of losing, but at the same time with more experienced. PB, literally similar ones. I'll increase someone's audio. I'll probably increase a little bit of audio from Parapluie. Hope everyone's doing alrighty. But both of us have been getting the heal up and obviously have been massively improving this tournament. Our first spin will arrive, and we do get from Winter Creek Janus, Hatchet Partition, and Northern Cassidy a Sun Shotgun as Garbageman. Ick. I wish it was Northern Cassidy with that Hatchet and the partition, but yeah. So we'll definitely see a Superstar to get the partition out of the way. And obviously with that briefcase you'll be using for your trank, it'll be useful to stash that Hatchet in there. Shotgun obviously will be need to be brought along. The duck will probably be useful for this case. I don't know, and you might be able to get all the clues first, maybe. So meanwhile, Peter loading in. And just doing all the shots, and we'll do the trunk. So kind of straightforward with the spin. And Parapluie gets spotted by the partition assistant. Meanwhile, I think he might be going for I don't know what he's doing. Is Peter gonna go for? Does he have time to come back here? I think so. I don't know. There's a garbage man at the back who does chill out, but if he's not there, this could be an issue for Peter. So I'm quite curious to see what he's up to with it. I would thought he would put it in the driveway, and then obviously do it behind the shed. Obviously, garbage men can be a bit annoying to get, and but at the same time, it makes sense to do Northcaster's back, doing that spot there. But we'll see how Peter does it.
Say what? Hey, you! Hey, buddy!
He has under 4 minutes. Will he be able to get that in time? The question is, though. And will the garbage man be outside? If not, he can isolate Nolan Cassidy at least, and then get the clues. And then once he gets the clues, he might be back by them. But meanwhile, Parapluie and Duck just went off. Meanwhile, Peter does trank this garbage man. That will probably get likely a body found, if we'll be honest. But we'll have to see. Peter using this basement way to get to, well, to the basement to get the clue here, and obviously knocking out this guy. Just make sure you drop that hatchet. So I have a lovely performance from Peter here. We'll do a bird distract shot. A body will get found, so that body did quickly get seen. So unfortunately, that does come a waste because that guy will wake up for sure, and will get told about the body. Janice is downstairs already. Just needs to be careful of this guy in the kitchen, who is already about to. And this nozzle will get definitely heard. Parapluie on the other hand, it's just not going well. It's just genuinely not going well for Parapluie. This is gonna be risky. Why? And as I thought, the nozzle's gonna get heard from Peter. What? This is unless you have the Kugelmeyer, that's fine. And Parapluie just got dotted. I even missed. Yeah, don't be doing a bird shot there with the baller. Unless it's a Kugelmeyer, that's understandable. But honestly, it depends what kind of. a lot of the time you want to bring a ball up, at the same time, yeah, you don't want to. So both players are back to square one. Probably not going well for this grab. And then for Pete, on the other hand, they're both doing different duck situations, of course. With Peter doing the infamous, putting the duck on the driveway, while Parapluie is putting it over here for the shed. What I think I would personally do, just so you can get the opportunity to definitely get it.
What was that? What?
He's alright.
There's about the same chance of you getting into office as there is of you getting into...
Obviously, didn't have to drop here. And sometimes dropping it too can be risky. I notice it's throwing it, I don't know. I think dropping it is the same thing against fish as well when it comes to dropping near like certain points or guide points. So yeah, Peter, I would say ahead at the moment, unless he's missed his time. If he misses his time, then that will be Parapluie's lead. But we'll have to see later on how it goes, as long as there's no screw-ups happening. This time the pathing from both from Peter now is a little bit different, but I'm assuming he's probably going to go for the same thing, or he's just going to go over here to knock out this kitchen guard, since he was an issue last time. And I think Peter again just crashed. Nope, it just froze. For like, froze for like 6 seconds, it felt like. What the fuck? That was, I thought it was such a sudden crash. It wasn't? I'm surprised. A fake crash? Meanwhile, it looks like Peter will get his kill after that fake crash. I'm hoping that wasn't a buffer, maybe. Was it? I don't think it was. It didn't look like any Twitch buffering there. I'm not sure, actually. If it's a Twitch buffer, then no. And Peter getting spotted no matter either way. I think he actually got a little whoosh. He got a little singular whoosh that got him. Meanwhile, Janus yelled.
Finally.
Needs to distract him.
Janus.
Does.
Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him. Still. We are close now, 47.
Yeah, he got spotted, like he got a little swoosh for a second, and obviously didn't show it, obviously getting himself the 5 second wall. Meanwhile, Parapluie don't risk it. Okay. We'll risk it and be fine. What's this one? Sync up the cam. Miss. Nozzle your heard.
Still attending these gatherings, 47. This could be valuable information.
Where's the smuggle?
Indeed.
Wait. Oh yeah, he has a shotgun with him. Of course, he used the trank, his pistol slot to be a trank to get that free pistol, so he can have his shotgun brung along with him. I'm assuming it's still with him. He has no tranks. He really can knock in these guys here. It's gonna get body found quickly. Unless you push, I think you can push this guy. Can you? I can't remember if it kills them or you can get a push prompt to get a pacifier on them. I can't remember. So Pete going to the hatchery again. Parapluie gonna go for his guard. Meanwhile, not in custody.
Showed me all of his memorabilia.
Interesting. Maybe you should try to spark some of those old stories, 47.
It's sometimes hard to, well not hard, but sometimes random when it comes to the garbage run in the
That's
gun.
not an ordinary resident of Whittleton Creek, 47.
And a bag in the
This
tunnel.
must be one of Cassidy's
That is
men
true, though.
working undercover. I suggest you keep an eye out for more of them.
Because obviously the garbage bin at James Bay's gun could be either in the roads, just chilling. Knowing Cassie's at the back of the shed, is he have time to get this? If he misses it, it's going to be a big opportunity for Peter to catch up. But if he gets this now, he's going to potentially get it. He's still puking. He should be alright. He had to go for this kill.
And that is known in
And that should be all the targets down. Just needs to get the last 2 clues, being the lawsuit document and the cigar box, which is pretty quick to get attained. Just make sure it don't get spotted by James Batty. Meanwhile, Peter just gonna go for this kill, but will get Jace screaming again, and this will be a guy with not a good position angle, and gets body found. And that will be another restart from
Janus is apparently engaged
Peter.
in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter.
I think it's because the spin can be is a bitch a little bit, at the same time getting the disguise for off the garbage man, but at the same time, you know what?
Declared endangered. Must be a very important trip
Yeah.
given his poor health.
But that should be Parapluie taking after a struggle start of trying to get the position and getting spot accounts a couple of times and all that, and obviously the duck going off at one time. Still managed to point through 528, figures on 917 RTA, so nice to see. So Parapluie taking Peter's chosen map and now heading to Chong King, chosen by Parapluie. We'll be checking for those stats for it. And for Chong, as you do see here, 7 times for Parapluie with a very strong win rate. And in the last 12 months, also has not lost yet. Hasn't lost within the last 12 months. With Peter being here a little bit more, with 13 times, but a little bit of a as well a Nicky performance. But again, it's hard to say considering that Peter has improved over time. 5 times been here for the last 12 months with a 60% win rate. Picks and bans both picked it 3 times, but Peter only banning it 2, while Parapluie has not banned it yet. But this is why you can't really judge from a win rate record, considering that personal best are 5 minutes and 5 seconds from Parapluie, but then Peter with the second best with a 241 RTA was impressive to see. And then the form wise as well, you can see there's been the last 3 turns I've been here, it's been a W. So again, hard to say who could take this or not, but again, what was the spinner on the 241? I do wonder actually. And it was this tournament as well against Apricot. It was a harsh electrocution block guard and then Imogen Roy's screwdriver as facility security. Seems straightforward enough. Obviously heading to Chong in under a minute. Parapluie doing this little 2 drone here. We'll see if it's 2 drones or not. Sometimes it can be good. As you see, the record is 2:39, so 2 seconds off Peter was of trying to achieve the record. Or at least tying it. 2 seconds of tying it, 3 seconds of beating it. And then for loadout wise, Peter had a Trank Smuggle, Egg, Crowbar, and a Krugermeyer. Well, the same thing goes towards Parapluie too. So both players do have the same both do have the same setup, obviously, starting the block and all that. Our spin for Chong will be Hush, Kitchen Knife, Facility Engineer, Imogen Voice, S&G, Perfect Test Subject. Not unique. But yeah, quite an alright spin. We'll definitely see a facility analyst start to get that facility engineer off the bat would be the play here, and then after that gain, we'll probably see either get Harsh again sick or not. Obviously, there is a SMG on the map. There is obviously a loud one though. So if you want to save an inventory slot of bringing it, not bringing the SMG, then that is an option you can do. So meanwhile, Parapluie is loading in with P loading first. P throwing that impact, and that will obviously spook the facility engineer and the guards, but obviously this makes this engineer specifically run up here. But sometimes he might not, sometimes he will just stand still and won't do anything. We do see here he this time will run. Steps on that banana, makes a little bit of a knockout accident. Parapluie in the hand.
People with an authentic security clearance. Signal is encrypted.
I don't think he's coming out. No, he is coming out, just a little bit late. So he's on the way.
If you had the right dongle, you could
And there we go.
Panel 47.
So a 15-second lead for Peter moment. As long as he doesn't screw it up, he should be alright. Both players do have a size S&G. Replacing the pistol, of course. Peter getting caught by cameras, but honestly, it's fine. You can take care of by shooting from the bridge area, but we'll probably see it on the way out. Kitchen knife, it's where it's near the researcher disguise is the free one, so it's easy obtainable. So far, here comes Peter. We'll get a double impact. That's absolutely fine. We'll grab the kitchen knife. It should be down here. We need to be careful not getting this guy too big of a whoosh. He did. What can be an issue now, and he's got to deal with this guard, but luckily he can just take this route. As long as he doesn't get stuck in the locker, he should be fine. Yep, he's all good. So at the moment, Peter does have it, but Hush is gone. Is he? No, he's back. Is he back? I think he is. Nope, he's gone. I don't think he came back. I think it's just... But meanwhile, it looks like he's going to do a little peekaboo here for Hush, though. As long as he doesn't get spotted here, should be alright. Just needs to knock out his assistant. And just needs to be very careful at the spot. I don't feel confident about this spot because I do worry that maybe this block guy will see it. But I think it's alright. Yeah, it's all good. And that will be Hush taken care of. Now needs to get himself a disguise to go towards the perfect test subject. What you can do, researcher or the block guard. Meanwhile, Parapluie is waiting quite a bit now for Hush to leave, as you do see here. And just kind of waiting around.
That's him.
This could be close. Nope, it's alright.
Wow.
This might be a lockdown. It will be a lockdown. It's going to be a throw. It's going to be heard. Can't change. That guy's on the way.
To the core.
Double impact. He needs to knock that guard out now, ASAP. He's got a hammer. Just knock him out. That's a gun. He's got it. Okay. We'll need to move that body, I would say. But Peter quite ahead now of doing that little peekaboo for Hush. I would say a 30-second difference right now. Maybe even longer. Meanwhile, I think he shot the drone too early for Peter, I believe. Because here comes Imogen Royce. She's kind of gonna by, really. But honestly, as long as he doesn't get a hitbox on the staircase, because the street guards above can sense it for some reason through the door, even if it's crowbarred or not, I think it will not be crowbarred. Meanwhile, Parapluie can't go this way.
You are trespassing.
Yeah, and gets for trespassing, and it's going to be a rip from Parapluie. Here, Trank 2. I don't know if he used it earlier. So, as long as he can get this headshot on Imogen Royce, it's going to be a play it safe knockout. I'm hoping he does safely knock out Imogen Royce and having to do it her live, but we'll see.
What about Royce's project?
And we'll throw the wrench. And not will do it, but it does not get a hitbox on an Imogen Royce, so it's all good, so no problems. And by hitbox, I mean, like, obviously, if you shoot the head and it doesn't kill her and it hitbox and it hits her, then, like, a body shots her, then yeah, it will instantly get the guards alone. But yeah, there's no way of Peter Don ripping here, and that will be Peter Don taking it. Making both players take each other's maps, 2-2. Parapluie not having a good start with the charm, but honestly, I think he had not a good start overall, really. And nearly ripping a minute ago to that block guard, but lucky stay with the SMG. But heading on to Mendoza now, also chosen by Parapluie's second chosen map pick. So we'll be heading to check the stats for that. And we do see here for Parapluie, been here 9 times with a quite near the same rate as Peter, but obviously Peter with a pretty much more experience, but of course, well, he's been playing more tournament-wise, so he definitely has that experience with 14 times, while, as mentioned earlier for Parapluie, it's like with only 9. But the last 12 months, so again, with a stronger win rate with a 3 wins and 1 loss, and then for Peter with a 5 times win here with a 2 wins and 3 loses. Same picks and bans from both players, the 3 picks and 2 bans. But here's the personal best of being a 326, 8th best RTA for Mendoza. Well, Peter is 635. So, but we could definitely see that potentially get proved if he does take this map and gets it first try. And the form being a couple L's, of course, for Peter, as we do see the last 12 months being 5. So obviously you can see the 3 L's and 2 W's. While for Parapluie, you can see the last 3 times it's been W's, and then beforehand there was 2 L's. So definitely I can see why that Parapluie has chosen Mendoza here. Potentially one of the good maps that Parapluie likes to play on. Wouldn't say is the strongest one, I would say. I do believe Power is the strongest map. I might be wrong, considering that he picks it a lot. But I'm just basing it on picks when it comes to otherwise. Parapluie will try to get this little quick change the temperature on that little what do you call that? I guess a monitor. Just call it just the screen monitor. But yeah, so for the loadout wise, we can see the egg and the banana in the inventory. Seeker also the pistol, but then the smuggle being a little bit different. With an AR, a semi-auto AR smuggled in the attic, while Peter has a trank in the basement. So I prefer Peter's one. I don't know why with the AR, but there's potential maybe behind it, but we'll have to see. A 242 by Alf last R for the recce. And we'll wait for the last 30 seconds. I might as well read out what was the PB for Parapluie for Mendoza. And it was Don Yates, snapneck suit, Thomas Fidel, shotgun, heavy security, non-target pacification. So it makes sense. That spin is quite straightforward enough. But Mendoza arrives, and we do get a Don Yates snapneck mercenary, Thomas Fidel's pistol, code black non-target pacification. Wow, this is quick. Simple enough. Mercenary, you can get Don Yates off the bat, eliminating him. And then get cover black probably in time, and then get this is a lovely spin. So if Peter can take his first try and not screw up, he can get a new PB. While Parapluie can also get a new PB if he can do it flawlessly as well. So we do see here both players are at the same stage now, with Peter trying to egg. Will throw it too high though, and doesn't get any of the guards. Meanwhile, Parapluie will nudge and drops an egg, getting both of the guards. We need to change into the mercenary, and that's going to give Parapluie a lead, knocking out Don Yates and snapping the neck, and that will be that out the way. And meanwhile, Bo gets it done still. And both players are neck to neck, I would say, right now. With Peter a little bit ahead, though. Managed to load in first and get it done. If he can get the secret shot early, he will be able to save it just as long as I get spotted. And won't miss it out. It's kind of... It literally comes to Secret Tomorrow first. If Parapluie can pull it off first, then he'll be in lead. But as you do see here, there we go, from Peter, well, Parapluie will now also get it. So now it's just quickly going grabbing that,
What are we doing here, Dexy?
grabbing the code black. I don't know if they obviously, I'm assuming they would have grabbed the pistol from the mercenary. Obviously there will be no record here, but we'll definitely see a new PB for one of these players. It depends who can take it. Or if it supposedly comes to a tie, but I doubt it. But we'll see. Meanwhile, for Peter, grabs the code black.
Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on!
And for Parapluie, also getting it. He could put a coin down, maybe, to be honest. And if he gets this coin now, well, I don't think he did.
You buy it?
It's not unreasonable.
We'll throw a... This could be a difference now.
I'm wicked smart.
And both players do get the kill, and with a little bit faster, I believe, from... This is so close. But Peter going back, he's just going to isolate the other people. I don't know why. He's isolating just one guy, because I think he's just because, just make sure that body doesn't get found. But I think that might have just cost it. 3 minutes, 18 seconds. Peter. With a literal 8-second defense. I would say about 7.9 seconds.
We strike at the
What
heart.
is definitely, I don't think, enough for Peter to take it.
You know how to find him.
He knocked out the guards, and he had to take care of the other guy.
He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it.
Well, it's fair enough.
He is cocky.
But at the same
and
time,
that will be his downfall.
with that distraction from Parapluie, that was definitely what made him to catch up. The only thing that could have gone wrong was that door being left open from Tamar's door bathroom, and obviously that could have been heard that nozzle of the pistol, but it didn't. We should see a silent assassin, hopefully, from Parapluie here. Nothing should have been on. There, at 331. Peter will potentially before it's assassin as well. I can't see the body getting found in the bathrooms. Yep, there you go. You can see right there the difference. 9 seconds of the in-game time. And it's just going to be I think either a wave or a default win to Parapluie. So yeah, it looks like it was a quick calculation came up. Parapluie finishing the first station 7.754 milliseconds. Peter loaded for 6.8 seconds. While Parapluie loaded for 10 seconds. Extend the load. So that's where defaultly Parapluie wins that Mendoza. That was a quick first finish. Thanks obviously Moo being admin. For the stats wise, of course, that was a new PB, I do believe that was, with a 326 was previously, and this one being a 318, so 8 seconds faster. It's beautiful to see. And then for Miami, we will have for about a minute and a half, we do see here, Parapluie being here 10 times, Pierre being here 20 times, and we went with the 50-50, but the more plays from Peter for 8 times in the last 12 months, while Parapluie been here 4 times in the last 12 months. Picks and bans, 5 picks from Parapluie, 10 picks from Peter, with only 1 ban. Personal best are literally similar with only 11-second difference, and the form being the exact same, with a win, double L, and a double W. So nice to see. And yeah, they both literally have a kind of similar stats, except, of course, Peter's been playing more tournament-wise, meaning he has more, playing this map more. And obviously more picks, and yeah. So quite interesting so far, I will say. Obviously, it's good to play it safe and when it comes to matches, but sometimes even avoid knocking out is the best idea, like a coin placement, or like what Parapluie did, throw an iron to make that guard turn around, and how practicing this grab and getting inspired by the waiter. So far, it could potentially go to a 4-4. It is this Pier's map, and so far, and it's been quite an interesting start, I would say. And we'll see if P can take his own map, being from Miami, Cyanox, Barax, Cross, and Crash Construct Driver, Robinox, Full Flordaman. So it's going to be a Marina start. Definitely getting that Robinox killed away would be a big play, I would say. Well, I would say so, because literally the Barax is literally nearby. Yeah, so both players obviously start in the marina. Would make sense.
Might have a possible disturbance. Keep you
But
posted.
from the looks of it now, Peter tranking. While Parapluie is avoiding the trank. I don't think he has a trank actually. Yeah, he does. He wants to avoid it.
Hello? Here.
I'm assuming people will probably use contract security to obviously have the But I think Peter just realized he has no briefcase. Or maybe he just realized. I don't know. At the end of the day, you can just leave it, and obviously the crash contract driver is conveniently next to the contract not padlock, but next to the garage. So yeah, pretty easy to obviously quickly grab. And obviously it's not a trespass disguise, so we'll have to likely become medic first to obviously get Theonox obviously pick a boot and then knock her out, and then obviously get the obviously here comes both players shooting the laptop now. I think Pierre shot first. Well, like I have to isolate this room. So a little bit of wind going on. Could get, if he wants to speed up some time, maybe. Obviously, he can obviously go get himself a battle axe. Parapluie having 2 tranks, while Peter already using all the tranks. Could obviously use a. And we'll knock out now. We'll be seeing a disguise change to go get the battle axe. Peter's already done that. So yeah, as we do see, both Parapluie a little bit behind, while Peter getting it. The only issue here now is he might not get the ideally knockout prompt. A little bit closer, and doesn't get the knockout, and that's going to give a little bit of a pushback for Parapluie here. The door is not open. He could throw an egg at this door. I think he wants to keep that for later on reasons. He's turned around. We'll trank. And there we go. We'll knock out Robert Knox. We do see here Pierre a lead now.
Robert Knox
with
down. Now for the heir to the Kronstadt Empire.
With having the disguise on, obviously you need to hook up back up to get that battle axe. You can't obviously drop it if you have to throw it down. Whereas Security Guard will hear it from below. But what? 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 Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? 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 What the fuck? What the fuck? They crashed the car. Oh my god. What the fuck? You're taking the first 2 minutes 11 seconds. Damn. Oh my fucking, what was that? Wait, did you need to just beat his own record again? He did. What is going on? What the fuck? What happened there?
It's me. I just heard suspicious.
What is Smash Become 2? What the fuck? Why is it I always got something and something has to happen and this shit? This is like the one examples of this shit. What the fuck? So apparently I have the forcefully restart. What happened there? I have no clue. The Battleaxe clipped through the floor and like got onto the like onto the racetrack and I don't even know. I have never seen that before.
Maybe a tech reporter, but I have ambitions too, you know. The fact is, the Chromecast I found it interesting yet titillating. Please feel
So Pia can't really screw up here. Hasn't met this guy obviously to pick up with. But yeah. I think Pia's coffee should be alright doing this unless he gets spotted by CEO and Ox by asking too big of a rush. As in like getting spotted. But I literally doubt he won't be able to do that. Unless he has not got the he probably doesn't actually have the disguise taken care of, as in but has a trank remaining, so it's literally should be right.
That's the Kronstadt race car.
There's the
Sierra
Peekaboo.
Knox behind the wheel.
Is he gonna go for the has he got it? I think he did grab it. He might have grabbed it, yeah, I think he did. Yeah, he did. There's the Crest Kronstadt driver, and Sierra Knox is. And we do see the kill here. We'll go towards the exit now. Should be able to get the medics, guys. We'll change into medic. And like that, we'll exit with 7 minutes and 5 seconds. I gotta say that's unfortunate from Parapluie there. What the fuck happened? I have no clue. But I believe the Battleaxe clipped through the floor, I'm assuming. No, no, he was still there. So what? I don't even know what happened. I need to find that out. If someone actually does know, I'll love to know what happened there, because I am blanking my mind for what just happened. But yeah, very unfortunate from Parapluie there. I bet he was confused at Cove 2, like he was standing for a few seconds, analyzing what just happened. Robert's body collided with the Sierra Knox and Moses. Really? Oh my goodness me. That is unfortunate timing then. Holy shit. That makes total sense now, actually. No, yeah, that's so unfortunate. So obviously, like the mystery story, you dump the body, well, we push him and dump the body. I'm assuming with count. I'm assuming the body sometimes can be luckily, and then I guess if it hits the race track, it must have, I guess, did what it just did there for Parapluie. So just a very fortunate, I would say. But obviously, now heading to Colorado, chosen by Parapluie, being the last chosen map from Parapluie from the picks. And we do see here personal best being kind of similar. And then for the plays, of course, with obviously less tournament plays from Parapluie, with 8 times being here, while Peter's been here a whopping 18 times for the last 12 months, 2 times for Parapluie, with the 50-50 of 1 win, 1 lost. And then for Peter, being here 12 times, with a quite a bit more win rate, wins obviously with a better, well, better win rate pretty much. And then for picks and bans, 2 picks they've done, but Peter with obviously with 2 bans. Well, Parapluie has 1 ban. Postmaster, as mentioned, pretty close for the 13-second difference. Peter with a 6:38 and Parapluie with a 6:51, and the form being a 1 tie, W's and L and W for Parapluie, and Peter with a W, lose, triple W. So that's as a sneeze. So yeah, heading into Colorado Spain in about 1 minute 15. It is now 4-4. This could go to a side map. This match becomes something, I will say for sure. Lockdown from Parapluie. So yeah. So yeah, so it's been quiet for a second. yeah, 30 seconds left. Obviously, there's another ongoing match, and that match is a lower bracket round 2 of Duttykins versus Unini. So one player will be unfortunately out after that match. So we'll definitely we'll be seeing a score update we saw in Miami with Unini taking another rep record, not too long ago. I think it was like literally 2 or 3 days ago. What's fucking insane you think about it now. But spinning arrive for Colorado. We do have Sean Rose, Science SMG, Military Spec Ops, Penelope Graves, Science Pistol, Military Cook, Ezra Berg, Full Pointman, Maya Pavarti, Science AR as Pursuit. So a shit ton of Science guns. Oh my goodness me. Well, this is heavily loaded out. Fucking hell. Science SMG needs to be prong. Science Pistol needs to be prong. A Science AR needs to be prong. Oh my goodness. So a very quiet spin at least, but a heavily loaded one. So extremely heavy loadout, but again, not annoying, not annoying in fact at all. Just having no tranks though for the chef, so obviously will have to be a nice knockout for the box, or could potentially use the fire extinguisher to obviously get him knocked out from it. That's kind of risky.
That is Ezra Berg, former Mossad interrogator. His services are in demand at the moment.
If it was, there can't be a fob wire. If there was a fob wire, wouldn't it be? Yeah, I guess it wouldn't. Honestly, even the fob was at it, it wouldn't be that bad because you can use the AR to burst the doors open. To be honest, yeah. Both players are kind of neck to neck, I would say, with Peter already ahead, a few seconds ahead. But honestly, if they can't really do much with a spin. If they're doing a fight, and obviously we'll probably see a Parapluie, I would say is in the lead. I would say right now, considering that he's got the in-game time of 2 seconds ahead, and we'll head towards to the window where you pick up a Maya. Meanwhile, Pissy Boy is just about to finish pissing. Does get a whoosh, and he's in a pickle now a little bit. Not too much though, to be honest. Well, Parapluie, with a few seconds ahead, that Pissy Boy has gone to the table now. But Peter seems to optimize it and got through anyway. I just like to call him Pissy Boy. Scoring update. And Unity seems to do pretty well with the match going on right now. 521 in Colorado. Lovely to see there. Wait, he just tied the record with Apocopes. What the fuck is going on? 2 records? Did he just get 2 records from Unity? He tied record. Was it 521? I think I saw it was 521. It's impressive. 2 records back to back. It's fucking insane. But yeah, going back to this. Oh, probably getting a little bit of a whoosh. It's alright.
Oh, huh.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Oh, that
Oh.
is Maya Parvati.
Oh,
Shrank
okay. It's
assassin
alright.
and
Alright. It's
pirate
alright.
Turned insurgent.
So both players have Maya the way.
Maya Parvati is down. Good work.
Hell of a baptism.
So meanwhile, looks like both players are going to go toward the appointment and Spec Ops.
Find out what that was. No problem.
And have Spec Ops on the way. Obviously, we want to get Spec Ops first. We'll probably have to hide, well, the appointment's body for the cook, using the fire extinguisher. Well, it looks like they are. But Peter quite ahead already with the Spec Ops already on. Have an SMG, and we'll kill Sean Rose. And so far looking pretty good for Peter here, with Parapluie not too far behind, but obviously Peter going for this. I believe we'll go for this appointment now to go for this 4 kill and then come back for it for the loss.
I guess they're up for a good reason, but they're not very informative.
Just waiting for Sean Rose to.
You sometimes feel like there's an A team and a B.
Parapluie playing a little more really cautious here.
That's not all.
He's putting his watch on.
Always fretting.
And then this guy is still fixing. Because the dialogue's going off, he won't stop until the dialogue's ended.
We're all on the same team.
This, oh boy, this is gonna get body found.
Is
It's gonna be a rip.
Rose.
Yeah, I don't know what Parapluie was trying to do there. He was worried he was gonna leave. Obviously a pre-plan. Obviously the only thing you can really change is the crowbar, since everything else is a heavy loadout. Could have got a coin nearby. Yeah, or even just nudged him. I think honestly just nudging that guard would have ended the conversation, making the guard turn around and obviously come to the other spot. But obviously Pierre could rip here. Here comes Sean's guard, who's just came in the house now, heading upstairs. Has one guard above, who's obviously Sean Rose's guard. Will dump this body. Gets away. Already gets heard. Make sure that door is shut for the hacker not to see it. And there goes a body found from the hacker. So the only way he can rip now is the cook. What he needs to grab. He's hiding the appointment. He's got spec ops in the toilet, so that should be hidden from the cook to not be able to see if he does say fire extinguisher. Obviously, Parapluie knocking at the house after ripping a second ago, and it looks like it will be a fire extinguisher likely, unless he's got an egg. But no, a body gets found. The hacker must have opened the door. Oh my. I think the hacker opened the door by after probably just standing there near the body. That's unfortunate. And now we'll give Parapluie the lead now. And at the moment, as we do see Pierre, same situation the last time. Moose saying you want to leave for last or drag pen away. That is true, because I do know the hacker can sometimes be RNG wise if he's, and that is obviously being him potentially seeing you or not. But no, not hacker seeing you, just seeing the body, because obviously he kind of spaces out. Meanwhile, looks like a little pick move from Parapluie here. We'll need to have the highest bow quickly for the this goal to go on. High soldier. You know that should be right now. Sando Bricos was up behind.
Maya Parvati, Sri Lankan assassin.
Headshot kill.
Maya Parvati is
We'll open the
down.
door, but that body should be blocked from view. As you do see here, obviously him just over already the door, and then obviously go and get the spec ops. Hopefully this time will be early, but he does have an egg, so just be more cautious. I'm hoping Parapluie just gets the cook and then going for Graves and then dealing with Ezraberg. We do see Parapluie just kind of a bit trying to decision of where he wants to drag his body, but yeah. And we saw from Peter here. I think got spied through the window. A scoring update again. And Quitty does seem to take the next map. A 3-11. So they're having a really good spin, or really locked in their heads today, those two players. Obviously, Quitty and Yi are champions. One of those champions, so yeah. Really two experienced players. And one of them, unfortunately, will be leaving. Meanwhile, Parapluie does get the kill. These guys are alright. The door is open, but honestly, he's fine. He's going to come back anyway to grab... What is he trying to do? No clue. Just want the bench. Alright. So is he going to go for the cook now? I think he might. And I think he will be. I think he's gonna go for this. He has an egg.
Hello?
This piss boy going for his little piss routine. If you want wild coin piss boy, because he literally goes to the toilet literally like 30 seconds after he's done after he's pretty much done pissing. It's kind of concerning, really. But meanwhile, did Parapluie drag the Spec Ops body? No, he did not. He has to drag that. What I think he will do now, what's a good thing he'll be doing, because obviously if he does not, that body will guarantee get found. And there we go. So no potential way of ripping. But looks like he is going to do full, unless he's just moving this bag to the other room. I think he's just moving the bag to the other room. No, he is going to do Pointman first. Oh boy. Well, as long as he drags the Blade of Grays away from the staircase point of view, then yeah, he should be alright. Peter. Or he just gets lucky. Yeah, that's also a thing, but honestly, I felt it's like, oh no, he's stashing it here. Ah, makes perfect sense now, actually. That is a good idea. Now he'll go grab the cook. Meanwhile, I think Peter just missed the first shot, but obviously he's prioritized the briefcase, so it's all good. It needs to, as you can see, knockout. The two soldiers are passing by. Should be alright. Oh, and there goes the cook going back to his disguise.
The damn thing doesn't fail again. Rose gives a lot of important
Yeah, you lose your chance to obviously drag them, yeah. As long as, if they're not being touched, it's fine. If as soon as you start dragging them, then you lose your silent assassin. I believe that's the case. But it looks like he's gonna go for this kill for Ezra Burke first. He's got the guy he's bugged off. The hackers, one's outside and one's inside. What was this guy? He would never move. No, he's inside. Never mind. Both inside. Does get the kill. Now needs to get. This time, no one heard it. The hacker was not close enough to be hearing it. So that is a little bit of the RNG part. And now it needs to shoot Graves, and that will be all kills done from Parapluie. While Peter, let's go wait patiently here.
Graves is down. Excellent work, 47.
And will not matter. There goes a body found. I believe it's the guy above. I'm seeing it. And it's going to be a match point now. It's 6-4. Nicely done. Very fortunate for Peter RNG there. If he did get RNG for the body not getting found, he would have definitely took it. But here we go. Obviously, heading to Peter's last chosen map being Sapienza. And obviously, if Parapluie ties or takes this map, he will win and move on to round 3 in the winner bracket. While Peter will be dropped down to lower bracket round either 1, I think lower bracket round 2, or potentially 3, depends. I think it's round 2, but we'll have to see. But if Peter takes this, then it'll be 6-6, and we go to the other side of the map. And we're gonna check the stats here, and we do see the side of the map is Hokkaido. So Parapluie been here 8 times with a 63% win rate. Peter been here with a 21 times with a 48% win rate. For the last 12 months, with obviously being this is the most picked map this tournament, I would obviously a lot of players the last 12 months, 6 times on Parapluie. Well, Peter been in 9 times the last 12 months, of course. Picks and bans, 1 pick, 1 ban for Parapluie. Peter been here picked 11 times, has not banned it yet. Personal best being some kind of similar, 5-7 from Parapluie, and a 440 from Peter. Form being a 4 W's and L for Parapluie, and then Peter being a win, triple L win. So yes, so this is becoming a close match, of course. And I will say, I can definitely see it being a 6-6. And obviously and if the match is still going, obviously we'll go raid that as well. But obviously we'll see if they are done before. Let's see if they're done or not after this. But yeah. So then we'll kind of wait a minute for our time to go down to 0 to obviously have our first map.
What the hell? Excuse me, you dropped something. Hey, who threw that?
I don't know what Spins to be expecting for. Yeah, what Spins to be expecting for this, obviously. 36 left. This could be something quick, something as annoying, something complicated. Not usually, there's not much meant what are complicated, but sometimes can be. And sometimes, and obviously, maybe a seaplane, but can be obviously a thing. And obviously, as long as they do know to use the concussion duck, then they should be fine. Obviously, you can use a remote explosive on the plane too, but I don't see that being just any faster. But for Sapienza, we do have a Ciro Caruso 4 as the drug boy, and for Freddy DeSantis, non-target classification cleaver suits. So annoying back and forwards. I can't pronounce the drug man's name, so I'll just call drug boy, make it a little bit simpler. He does do drugs after all, but yeah. So we'll probably see a tower star, I would assume. But Peter's starting in the apartment. Bohemian. I can't. My pronouncing is disgusting. I'll probably just do it off stream probably. But meanwhile, Peter doing a double impact on these NPCs to obviously get the cleaver. That's like the only thing I need to improve when I'm doing my comment when I casting, just my literal pronouncing stuff. Because I tell you now, it's like a lot of the times I cannot pronounce jack shit. It feels like. In fact, no, it is legit. I can't pronounce it because I'm just that bad. I'll try pronouncing and it'll just be something else. So obviously, Parapluie having this guy's left and we'll have this door unlocked too. So honestly, Parapluie is having the right play right now. So now that door is unlocked, he should be alright really. It has a snail. Is he gonna use it in here? I think he is. Well,
What?
we'll place it and then should knock them out. There we go. We'll grab that B cleaver. So, honestly, but he can obviously start doing this ice switch quicker. Probably having the sniper or Red having the sniper with him to shoot the virus. Oh. Didn't get spotted, it's good. The guard on the right should turn around. As expected. Did he pick up anyone? I don't think he did. So Peter having the I think obviously Parapluie just realized he doesn't need to. Needs to go behind, just patiently wait. We'll knock out here. We'll need to make sure that door's shut though. I hope it should shut itself or that chef will see it. I thought a second that was the body of it. But it wasn't, it was the butcher shop. Could you depend on from the hippie's house? Well, yeah, but I don't think they have time. You have time to go back there though, unless you're doing the telescope potentially, I guess. But I don't know. So meanwhile, Parapluie has the opportunity to, as long as Peter doesn't screw up here, he should be alright.
That is French.
There's the kill, and Peter can do his full here really, so it's not a bad shout. While Parapluie needs to knock out some quickly, to be honest. And if he can, this could be a big difference. We'll lock on, get that nice. But Buddy gets found by the chef. The chef found the body.
That is Silvio Caruso.
Yeah. I think everyone I've completely forgot about the chef until I saw Parapluie's end with the chef. And I was about to potentially speak it out, but I didn't want to jinx it. But I felt like it's common sense. But it's looking like a Parapluie win here. He's got all the counts taken care of, and he has the door unlocked. And I think you're all allowed inside the main tower square as the mansion security, but I might be wrong with that part, but we'll have to see. But honestly, Cameron's taken care of. No one really should rip unless it's one of those chefs if he's trespassing. And of course, as discussed, if it's not trespassing, he's currently outside smoking right now. Peter going for a restart. And it looks like Unini is making his match point now in the match in Sapienza. They were finishing Sapienza. It is trespassing, it looks like, though. The chef, on the other hand, is smoking. No, oh, not chef, but the assistant, kitchen assistant is smoking. And obviously has the... Oh, this guy just pushes the door. Opens with it. And to be honest, nothing can go wrong for Parapluie here unless maybe get spotted dumping the body from a bodyguard. It's like the only way I can think of. And then I think he has a sniper for the virus, so, and it's not a it's just a C300, the basic version, so nothing else. There was nothing, yeah, that rip was kind of predictable coming really, because... So yeah, and obviously Parapluie knocking at the cook, so nothing can really go wrong really here. Just drag that body to the ledge, and then just dump the body on... As long as he doesn't get spotted dumping his body. Because those guys can, in rare case, see the body due to, like, seeing the body get, like, dangling there for a second.
Now destroy the virus.
Or when prepping up the drop. But yeah, so all targets down. He just needs to distract this guy down here. What he does.
You made it. The virus prototype will be close by.
Shoot the virus.
Look for some type of quarantine.
There we go. Taken care of. As long as it gets the vault down and
Objectives complete.
gets to the exit. Well, nothing should really rip in here. And there we go. 6:57, and that will be a GG's. And that will be an 8-4. Meaning Parapluie will be moving on to the next round in the winner bracket. Well, Peter, unfortunately, will be going to the lower bracket now. But yeah, close match. This was unfortunate from Peter from leaving the small details behind. Colorado could have been potentially making it 6-6 right now, but with unfortunate bad RNG on his side, it unfortunately just didn't go well. We'll be obviously rating the other casting match happening right now, but we'll check the bracket and see what it does to the players. So yeah. So Parapluie will move on to round 3 with the bracket, and it will go against me, Devil-chan. And for Peter Dolan, on the other hand, we'll move on to low bracket round 3, and we'll be facing the winner of Creativity or Unini. At the moment, it's currently 4-6 or 2-6, I believe it is right now. So we're going to be rating that shortly. For the upcoming matches, we have one of them right now being by DSN casting it on the Roulette Rivals channel. Creativity versus Unini. Then we have 3 hours. We have Dean versus Infofun, and then another hour for that we have Charon versus Frody. Another hour after that we have Sky versus Omni, and then depending what times they're in, it's probably the same day or not. We have Luto PG versus Blink, and then the next after we do have Gray versus Conan Kenny. I will be giving raid to the other match going on right now. They are currently on Berlin, it looks like right now. So, yep. So begin that raid, and yeah, GG's for players, and congrats to Parapluie going for the next round, and hope Peter does well in the low bracket and see how far he gets. Apart from that, thanks for watching, see everyone.